Dash back here for another Wednesday vlog. Today we're going to be doing a ride along vlog, and it's going to be covering dinner. So it is about 3:30 here. We actually are on our first order. I had filmed an earlier vlog earlier today for lunch. Got a bite to eat. Literally as soon as I came back in, I got a very nice $13 3-mile order from our friends over at Grub. So we are at that restaurant right now. We're going to focus on getting that delivered. I will be back, guys, as soon as I get done picking this order up, get it delivered. We'll be back to discuss this. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video with at least one person that you think can gain some value. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, and let's go get this delivered. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here and wanted to go over the last order. We did get that delivered. Unfortunately, I did not get any footage. It was another one of those deals where the customer, I think he was out getting his mail, and I just happened to be pulling up. So he came like right on the car. I didn't get a chance to get my phone out or record anything on my phone. I'm not sure if there's anything on the dash cam. I'll have to check it out later when I do my review of footage from that. And you know, like I said, it was a Grubhub order, so there's no hidden tip or anything like that, obviously. But what we saw was what we got, which was $13. Now we ended up with a $13 or $10 tip, $3 base pay. And then as we were driving away from the scene, we got a $7.75 Chick-fil-A offer. Okay. And I was contemplating that because, again, up here for some reason the miles are never right. I think the GPSs have problems tracking you. So I thought, well, this actually isn't that bad, even though it was showing 11 miles. I said, it's not actually 11 miles, it's 7.75. I said I could get that done quick, but I ultimately decided against it. I said, you know what, I'm still too low. Anyways, next order was $14 5-guy order for 13.5 miles. Again, another issue with GPS and location, because I'm telling you, we definitely, that 5 Guys is right near the Chick-fil-A. It's not going to be a 13-mile order, I can assure you of that. Anyways, could be some extra tip there, we'll see. But ultimately, I was like, heck yeah, 14 bucks. That is a big enough order for us to get things done that we need to get done. So we are heading over to get that, and I'll be back to talk to you guys as soon as we get Dash here. And I'm wanted to come back to you to update you on what happened there with that last order. I apologize, I got on the phone with my wife and I wasn't able to update you exactly on what was going on. So as I'd mentioned, I got a 5 Guys order for $14. I suspect that there was extra tip. I said it wasn't going to be too bad. I was right about everything. So ended up delivering that order. Without any incident, without any problem, and it turned into a base pay of $4.25 and a $12 tip for a total order value of $27.86. I started heading back towards the market and very quickly got a $16.10 Grubhub China Fortune order. So Grubhub is really humming today. And I've got a few theories on it. I'll get into the end at the end of this video, and share them with you on why I think that might be and what's going on here, and why I'm going to have to put out some advisements on some of the things I've talked about in regards to the phones. I don't know. I'm going to keep testing and seeing things, but I'll get into that, like I said, later. Right now, I'm going to focus on getting this order completed. I'm going to jump in here. Hopefully the order is ready, and we're going to go ahead and move forward and get this order completed. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash here, and just made that delivery a little bit ago. So a few complications to note on that delivery. Number one, we hit some traffic, so we had about a 10-minute slowdown, but we still were able to maintain, as you'll find out, really strong order value. And then when we got out there, there were some cell phone connectivity issues, which delayed me coming in here to give you the final stats. But we ended up with a $16.10 payout, $10 tip, $6.10 base pay from Grubhub. Obviously, no hidden tip because it's Grubhub. Anyways, ended up with a $28.41 order value on that order. So very strong order value. As you can tell, we are heading back towards the market. I'm trying to find that next order, and to see if we can find something relatively quickly. So I'll be back as soon as I find that next order. All right, guys, Dad Dash here. So accepted another order. On the way in, we finally found one, and it's a Grubhub order for $17.23, going 9.9 miles, and it's a double order. Now, here's what I did, because I suspected that the Taco Bell order was probably a no-tip order or a very low order of the two because of the restaurant that the second one was. I went ahead and got rid of the Taco Bell order, and I'm only delivering the Alfredo's order. So we'll see what happens. Last time I did this, it turned out very well as far as money-wise. So we'll see what happens. So, guys, we're going to get on top of this. I'm going to get in here, check and see if this order's ready, get this thing delivered, and I'll be back to update you on exactly how this all turns out. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here again with an update. We did get that order delivered for Grubhub. We are heading back to the market. We did not get an order right away afterwards, so we're still searching for the next order, but it ended up being paid out at $12. Like I said, it started at $17, meaning the Taco Bell order was for $5. And I don't really regret separating the orders because that Taco Bell takes a long time on its weights. So I would have been sitting there probably waiting for a very long time at Taco Bell, then had to go to Alfredo's, then had to go another few miles in the opposite direction to go deliver the Taco Bell order, and then come all the way out to where I went to deliver this order. So I think I made the right decision. We ended up with a $24.10 order value. So the order value came in just under my $25 goal that I try to have every order hit. So is what it is, guys. But we ended up with $4.05 base pay and an $8 tip. So not bad at all, guys. Like I said, I'll take it. So now we are heading back, like I said, towards the market. Hopefully we get an order soon. And of course, when that happens, I will be back. So guys, I'll be talking to you soon. And I'll be back as soon as I get an order. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here with an update. So ended up on the phone with my wife, so I did not get to do an update on the order that followed. When I left you last, I was searching for an order after we had dropped off the Grubhub order. I ended up getting a Chick-fil-A order for $7.50, which I thought was going to be a decent order. And I thought there might even be some hidden tip. I was wrong. But I went to the restaurant, picked it up, grabbed it, drove over to the customer's house, pretty close, pretty good proximity. There was a slight wait at the restaurant, but I got the order, got paid out $3 base pay, $4.50 tip. So total order value on the order was not very strong. It was only $22.50. So following that, I got a $7 Baskin Robbins, one item. I don't like to do the Baskin Robbins up here for multiple reasons. One of them being a lot of it's ice cream, and I just don't like delivering ice cream. I feel like you're never going to get a good delivery out of that because it's going to always have the potential for melting. Two, they always have very long waits, and they're very rude. So anyways, I ended up getting a 10.25 Five Guys order, going 9 miles, which I'm quite certain there will be some extra pay in there. I could be wrong, but normally 10.25 orders, 7.25 orders, and even 8.25 orders all tend to have, when there's like 25 cents in this market added on, because this is a flat market, this is a $3 market, that normally signifies extra. We'll see if I'm right here. 50 cents normally does not. And that's why I took that kind of chance on that. Although sometimes it could start out with a 25-cent hanger and then they can add extra in if it's not being picked up. But anyways, guys, I'm here at the restaurant. I'm going to jump in here, grab this. Hopefully the wait isn't too long because there is a milkshake and fries. And you're always going to have a little bit of wait at Five Guys when you have milkshake or fries because they make them when you arrive. Anyways, guys, enough talk. I'm going to jump in here. Let's go get this delivered. And I'll be back to update you as soon as it's done. All right, guys. So I am back in the car without my food from Five Guys because I had one of the most frustrating experiences in there that I've ever had. It was terrible. I got in there, was totally, absolutely, undoubtedly ignored by everyone in the entire restaurant. Waited for about 10 minutes, and I finally said, you know what, I'm done. I'm not delivering this order. So I'm out here now. Once again, I got several orders. I don't know, looks like they're going to re-offer that one to me for less because I moved position. Grubhub, you dog. Offer's just too low. I don't like that. Delivery. Finally a decent order from our friends over at Uber. We will take that 100%. I haven't had any Uber Eats orders at all today. And suddenly, out of nowhere, they pop in right when I need them to. Anyways, guys, as I was saying, it was just very frustrating, incredibly frustrating. So I got out of the order. I canceled the order. And in 19 minutes, I will be off DoorDash unless it's busy enough for them to keep me on. I don't think they will because I just got a California tortilla for $11 going 3 miles. And probably I'll be off or on pause, and normally DoorDash will automatically take me out. But we'll see what happens. But anyways, it's been somewhat steady with Grubhub offers coming in. Like I said, there was a $17 one, and then it turned into a $16 one. I just don't like where it was taking me to. Especially since I was close to ending my DoorDash shift and didn't want to have to put it on pause for that long. I wanted to try to get something that would allow me to be on when the dash was ending. But to recap here, we have an $11.41 19-minute order for California tortillas. So awesome, awesome, awesome. This could very well be the last order of the day. We made $124 today in total, including the lunch I was out on. This will put us at about $135. So we'll evaluate where we're at. We'll see if the orders are coming in still. We'll see if there's anything we can get into or if there's any more orders that come through. We'll see if DoorDash keeps us on. All those things will factor in. And of course, as always, I will keep you guys posted. Talk to you soon. I'm going to go get this Uber Eats order delivered, and I'll be back to recap what happens with that and go over the final values. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here. So, whoo, I'll tell you what, it's getting wild out here right now. I'm on another order, but I did deliver the Uber order. $6.60 tip. I think it was $4 and something for the base pay. But anyways, that was delivered. You know, obviously very strong order value because it was delivered very quickly, and it was ready to rock and roll when I got there and picked it up. We ended up with a $40.27 order value. However, what's been happening right now is I'm in active negotiation with Grubhub over an order that started. I'm going to show you the first screenshot there. Well, first of all, I got a $10.50 Chick-fil-A offer. Let me show you that. I accepted that offer. All right, I like the offer. Now, I'm going to give you full disclosure, which I will talk about possibly later today or maybe in a separate video. But I decided, you know what? I've been using all Android for like the last month and a half. And I decided to go back. I said, today I'm going to try my iPhone setup. And let me tell you, orders have been flowing through like crazy. Yesterday, I got nothing from Grubhub. Today, I'm getting Grubhub left and right. But anyways, as I'm about to go turn off my Grubhub phone, this order comes through. And it starts out at $21.64 Blaze Pizza order. Now, it looks good, 12.5 miles. You're like, okay, but here's the problem. A majority of those miles that you see on that screen are going to have to be driven back. So it's really like a 24-mile run. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that at this time of night. Plus, it's just not enough. So then I turned it down. Well, they send it back to me with a California tortilla order for $23.15 going 12.9 miles. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's even going further out if you look at the positioning and everything in the houses. So I turned that down. Then they come up with a new order. They restructure the order. This time it's coming in at 14.3 miles. And this time it's for $28.45 for an obviously new California tortilla order and Blaze Pizza order. I turned that one down. Then they sent it to me again. I turned that one down. Then they sent me a $6 McDonald's order. I don't know if I'll see the Blaze Pizza order again, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to stick with the DoorDash order that I've got for Chick-fil-A. That'll put me at about $145 for today. And then I'll see what I think about whether or not I want to, if it pops up again. Sometimes it does. Grubhub likes to let you reposition. It'll repackage it and send it together to you if they have a problem getting you one to take it. But, again, the whole issue with all of those orders that you saw there, even the $28 order, is when you get to the farthest point, you got to drive that point back. So it's really not 14 miles. It's like 20-something miles, 22 miles. But for $28, maybe I can make the justification for it. But again, I also had already accepted and was already heading to the restaurant for DoorDash. So tell me, what would you have taken? Would you taken the DoorDash order? Would you use completion, or would you use cancellation to do that? And you just gotten out of the DoorDash order? Would you have tried to pull all three of them off? The only issue I had with trying to pull all three of them off, I thought about doing that, was that the Grubhub is at that particular restaurant, the California Tortilla. That is a order you have to order and pay when you go in there. So they have to make the order. So I didn't want to do that. I want to go over there and run late. Or would you have just gotten out completely out of the DoorDash orders and run over and taken the $28 Grubhub? Tell me what you would have done. And let me know. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. I'll be back. I'm heading to Chick-fil-A. I'm just about to pull up, and I'll be back at the end of that order to update you on the financials and, of course, tell you what's going on and if I got into any other orders as well. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash here. So, coming in with an update, coming in with a wrap-up. Disaster struck again at Chick-fil-A. All right, so I got to Chick-fil-A with that $7 order, which I told you and promised I was picking up regardless. But I got there, started to check in the app, and started looking at it and realized that I was 5 minutes from the drop-off time. That I guess, things had taken longer than what I thought it was going to take. I realized I'd gotten several notifications from DoorDash warning me, and I realized I am on the verge of a contract violation. And it was a $7 order. I didn't believe there was going to be anything more paid out, and I said, you know what? This thing got out of control tonight. This whole end of the night got out of control tonight. Let's not end it with a contract violation. So I canceled it, and there was no impact on my cancellation rate. I was at 92% before, 92% after, and I protected myself, I believe, from a contract violation. Sometimes you got to do those things, guys. And I got myself in a lot of trouble tonight because originally, all the way for the last month, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I've been using my Android apps. I've been using my Android phones with Maximo and Driver Utility. And let me tell you something right now. Today, I've got to go through final stats still from yesterday because I actually ended up running out of lines on my sheet. But it was about a $2 separation based on what's in the sheet right now and where we ended up today. Because we ended up today with a $20.40 order value. We ended up yesterday with like $18 and some change order value for the entire day. And I look at order value for today just as a value on my time, and especially if I'm comparing different things. So there's about a $2 separation. One of the things I noticed yesterday was, for whatever reason, I got nothing from Grubhub until the very end of the day when I went on duty with them. I actually ended up going in and a block opened up. I took it, and it blew up for me for like the last 2 hours of the night. Uber Eats was not anywhere yesterday. Or I think maybe one order, I can't remember. I don't think there was anything from Uber Eats yesterday. So I'm thinking, is there a problem with my phone? Is it the Android phones? Is there stuff going on? Is the app's not working? Today, right out of the box, Grubhub was all over it. Now, of course, that could be due to various different things. It could be fluctuations from dashers, the amount of delivery drivers in the area, etc. So obviously I don't have enough test sample, but I'm going to try it again, maybe some other time. But let me tell you something. What I'm going to tell you is this. In order to pull off multi-apping with the amount of apps I multi-app and to create the order volume I want to throughout the day, I use 3 different phones. And I did that for months. And those days would seem so stressful and so out of control sometimes. And I would tempt myself doing like I did tonight, where I ended up accepting this order, turning down that order, canceling that order. Order comes in because I'm manually controlling everything. Let me tell you something. I had none of that happen yesterday. Yesterday was a smooth day, made $190. And today I made $145. Didn't work quite as long today as I did yesterday to get there. Probably was on task to make $190 if I'd have stayed out as late as I did yesterday. But look, point is, man, the smoothness of yesterday, the stress-freeness, I did not feel any stress at all. I was in a great mood at the end of the day. Stayed out till almost 11 o'clock at night because my wife and I were, I was waiting for her to get off work, and I just stayed out and kept rolling. And it was beautiful. The whole day was beautiful. I felt great. My wife was stressed because she got off work, but I was in a great mood. You know, I'm there helping her get in a better mood, you know. And today, totally different feeling about my day. I feel mentally absolutely just... Now, there was a lot of challenges today. You guys saw it. Well, I should have seen by now the first video that came out, and then there was all the wackiness and craziness of all those orders. But I'm telling you right now, today solidified why the driver utility app and Maximo is worth every penny that you spend on it to automate your day, and how much safer it makes driving around, and it takes a lot of the stuff out. Now today also I have an announcement as well I want to make. I got accepted into the driver program where my acceptance rate is going to be reset on August 25th. I accepted it. Why not, right? It's right before the end of the month. I'll try to get Top Dasher if I can, but I'm not going to, you know, stop my pursuit of quality order value. But I'm willing to, DoorDash willing to reset my acceptance rate. From what I can see, there was no harm in it. So let's jump into the wrap up here. I'll do this very quickly. Final numbers of the day. We drove 133 miles, $145.51 in total pay. $1.09 per mile, 11 dashes, and $20.40 overall order value, $26.06 average order value, average delivery value, and minutes per order, 39 minutes per order, 78% work rate, and we worked a total of 7.13 hours. So that's the wrap up, guys. It wasn't a bad day. I'm happy with it. I set out a goal today. Personally, I wanted to earn $120 before I went home. I got $145. I always want to earn more, but you know what? Hey, listen, today I was happy with it. It was not the normal days. There's been some slowness in the market, in my opinion, up there. I used to be able to pop off $25 days multi-apping, and it seems like there's been some degradation of just the market quality, you know, and that didn't change when I introduced the iPhones in. So, you know, I don't know. I think it's just the times we're in. We're still in the summer. We're getting close to where we're going to be outside of this summer slowdown, and I'm hopeful we're going to see an improvement. Because hey, if during the slow times I'm hitting $20 on days that I'm not 100% order value, or I'm talking order value now, delivery value is still very strong, $26, $27. But you know, I normally would have overall value for the day of like $25 and be able to earn that money a lot quicker. I think it's going to come back. I think we're going to be okay, and I think we're going to start, you know, seeing things rebound a little bit. As far as I'm already seeing it's busier. But I'm hopeful that we're going to get to see a rebound here soon of seeing the order quality improve. And like I said, I'm very curious to see what it looks like when I get into the high order program with DoorDash and see if it's worth it at all in my area. I'll be interested to take that down to Charlestown, which is a very, very good market, and see what it does for me. Anyways, guys, with that said, I'm back in the dark again. I decided to start driving because I had my wife and I's dinner in the car. From Panda Express. I stopped off on the way through. She loves Panda Express, and I thought, you know what, let's grab some Panda Express. But anyways, I digress on that. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sorry that it's dark and we're ending this in the dark, but guys, I will be back again next week with another ride along. Hopefully you enjoyed this ride along today and all the crazy, wacky nuttiness of the day. And you know, if you did, hit subscribe right now. Go down, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let people know you enjoyed today's video. And, of course, share this with at least one person that you think you grab some value out of this video. And, guys, stay safe. Stay positive. And I'll talk to you soon.